Friends, in this video I'm going to start with a new function which is repeat function. So going for the MySQL command line client. So what is repeat function? It basically repeats an inputted string for a given number of times. So the command for the repeat function is select repeat of, suppose I want to repeat informatic practices 3 times. Comma, the number of times we want to repeat this string is to be given here. So I want to repeat it 3 times. So it repeats informatics practices 3 times. Informatics practices, informatics practices, informatics practices. Next function is substring function or substr function, or we can say mid function. The given names are for a single function. So the command is select sub str of, basically substr function returns a part of an inputted string. A substr function gives the portion of a inputted string. So I want to suppose I want a portion of informatics practices. So the command for this is informatics comma. Suppose I want formatics from the informatics practices. So the number is to be written here. So it counts f from 1, 2, 3. The f is present at the 3 number. So I have to write 3 here, comma. The last letter is S. So it counts from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to write 9 here. So we are returning formatics from the informatics practices, which is a portion from the informatics practices. So next command is instr or instr function. So the command for this is select instr. So basically instr function returns the position of the first occurring of the substring in the given string. So I want to find the number at which the substring MA is present in the informatics. Comma. So I want to find the number at which MA is present in this string. So it gives 6. That means MA is present at the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It is easy to remember in str function. Next function is concat function. So the concat function concatenates the arguments which we give as an input. So with the help of command, let us see. Select concat. The function is concat. Select concat of, suppose I want to concat New comma Delhi comma India. So how can we concat it? In new is a string, so I write new comma Delhi comma India. So you see how concat function concatenates New Delhi and India. Next function is date and time function. So from its name, it basically works on the date and time. In date and time functions, we have to study about various functions, which is current date function, now function, Swiss date function, month function, year function, day name function, day of month function, month name function, day of week function, day of year function. So one by one we are going to study about date and time functions. So the first function is current date function. So the command for this is select current date of, so the current date function returns the current date of a system. So the current date of my system is 2021-11-08. Next function is sysdate function. So the command for sysdate function is select sysdate of, so basically sysdate function returns the current date as well as, the sysdate function returns the time at which function executes. So it returns date also and the time at which function executes. Remember, it returns date also with the time at which function executes. Next function is now function. So the command for now function is select now of now function returns the current date as well as time. Enter. It returns the current date as well as time. What is the difference between sysdate and now function? So the basic difference between sysdate and now function is that sysdate returns the time at which the function executes, but now function returns the time after some times of the function execution. It is fast and it is little bit slow from this state function.